Hi there. In this session, I would like to tell you about positions. What are the positions? How we can assign those positions for each and every element. So now we can see there is a position having a absolute position is there, relative position is there, and there is some other positions also be there. But the mainly useful things are absolute and relative. And each position had its some values also be there known as top value, right value, left value, top right, bottom and left value. Bottom and left value we have to assign positions. Let's have a look how it seems to be. First I defined my root folder. Here you can see this is our layout needs to create one position for this box 1 and read more button. So what I will do is I will take new document and name it as positions class.html, and even I will assign some HTML starter template with the help of HTML5 trigger. After hitting that, we can see this is the body. So there in this only we have to put some divisions and element. Here in this our layout we can see there is a main box is there. There had some content also known as icon, title, paragraph, and under this box we can see read more button is there. So this read more button seems to be half of the button is having above the box 1 and half of the button is having under that box 1. This is the position we have to assign to these two boxes, means read more button and box 1. For that what we have to create is we have to create one box 1. For that class box 1 I will create one box 1. Then after that I will create one btn for button. So we need to assign some CSS to these two divisions. So I will use internal CSS. So it is called as style tag is there. With the help of this HTML5 style tag we can assign CSS to these two divisions. So first what I will do is I will select box 1. For that I will assign some properties like width is equal to 250 px, and after that I will assign height is equal to 270 px. Moreover, I will assign some background for this box, background color as gray color. I will go with gray color. Save this one and open these positions.html file with live server. Now we can see it seems to be like this. This is box 1. There we need to put some button also here. So for that I will assign some CSS to this button division. Now we can see what I will do is I will assign btn. I will take this class attribute as button. Now we can see we have to assign some values. So here there is a box 1 is there. So button always seems to be 1/3 property width, 1/3 property of height. So we have to define those values only. So I will define width is equal to 65 or else 125 px for button, and after that I will assign height as so we need to 250 1/3 in the sense 125 65. Here approximately I will assign 65 px as an height, and after that I will assign background color as dark cyan color, or else I will assign dark orange color so we can see proper output. So orange color, save this one. Now we can see this is a button. We got exact button values. So what we have to do is we have to align these two items. This is box 1 and this is box 2. Okay, so we have to align these properties with the help of positions. So absolute means this is the fixed object and needs to align the button over this button box 1. So what I will do is I will assign position to position as absolute for box 1. So that this is fixed object. Whenever I assign a position to this box 1, here in this preview we couldn't find any kind of button for button box because we couldn't assign any kind of CSS to this button. So what we have to do is we have to assign some CSS positions to align that button to align that button. So what I will do is a position I will assign position as relative. So now we can see, just save this one. Here there is a button. So we have to align this button for box 1. So for that what I will do is I will assign some top value known as 250 px, whatever height we mentioned for box 1. So box 1, so that what I will do is I will assign 270 px top value, top to bottom. It will align like this. So but here in this preview we can see this button is having half of the part is having above the box 1 and half of the part button is having under this box 2. So we have to align like this. So that what I will do is I will decrease the value like 240 px, save this one. Now we can see the preview, as well as I will assign from 220 px. Now we can see the preview. So what I will do is I will go with 230 px, as well as I will increase the value as 240. Now we can see this is a button having half of the part is having over the box 1 and half of the button having under this box 2. So now we have to assign left value also. For that what I will do is I will assign left value. How much value we have to define? So there is a width is there having 250. What I will do is I will assign 250 px. Now we can see it came outside of that box 1. So we have to assign half of the value whatever width having in this 250. For that what I will do is I will assign 125 px for this left side alignment. Now we can see, so I will assign 65 px to align into center. Now we can see there we had proper alignment is there. This is the process to create and assign some positions to two boxes. So now we assigned this box 1 as well as box 2 also. This is the process. But here in this layout we can see we had 1 2 3 4 more boxes having positions and aligned into left. So how we can do that one? So to do that kind of output, first we have to put these two boxes divisions into one parent. So that what we have to do is we have to create one parent tag. So what I will do is I will create a parent 1. So this is division. In between this division I will put these two divisions as a child object. Now box 1 is a child and button also one of the child. So what I will do is I will copy this parent 1, copy this one, and I will paste this parent 1 into second box like parent 2, save this one. Now we can see it seems to be like this. So we have to assign some float value to this parent 1 as well as parent 2 also. For that what I will do is I will assign that CSS here in this parent parent 1. So for this parent we have to assign float is equal to left as per left to right. Now we can see there we can see only there is a parent 2 box is there, but we have to align this float to this parent 2 also. Then we can find these two objects will come in a single row with 2 columns. For that what we have to do is just assign class parent tw2. Now I will assign float is equal to left as per right to left. So save this one. Now we can say it seems to be like this. Whatever boxes are having seems to be like this, left and right, but there is no space between these two boxes because we couldn't assign any kind of margin to those boxes. So to assign some space margin, so what I will do is I will select box 1, para 1. So for the para 1 I will assign margin left. So I need margin right is equal to 125 px. So that here we can see it seems to be like this. But we have to assign some more margin for right side to this part 1 para 1 box. So I will assign 140 px. Now we can see there is a space. So we assigned margin right to this box 1. But para 2 doesn't have any kind of margin value. So what I will do is I will copy this para 1 and copy this one and I will paste that source code below this parent 2. Just to save this one. Now we can see there is no space yet. So there is no margin between this parent 2 and parent 3. Parent 2. So what I will do is I will change this one as parent 3, and I will assign some CSS to this parent 3. Just class parent-thre3. There I will mention float is equal to left. After that I will assign margin left is equal to whatever value we assigned here in this parent 1. I will assign that 140px. Save this one. Now we can see it seems to be like this. This is the process to align those objects into side by side, as well as this is the process to assign position